Hello everyone and welcome back to the library. I'm Laura. Today I'm going to be filming a quick book unhaul. I was going to go to Half Price Books today to sell some books and then of course buy some new ones, and I was like, oh, I should definitely film a book unhaul because why not? So anyways, I'm just going to show you the books I'm unhauling and why I'm getting rid of them. So let's get started. The first book that I'm going to unhaul is The Road by Cormac McCarthy, and I read this book last year and really liked it. I think I gave it 4 stars, but I don't like the film cover, and this one was kind of older, and I just don't like it that much. I'm going to get a different copy from either Amazon or Book Depository, so I really did enjoy this book. I just need to buy a different edition. The next book is The Princess Saves Herself in this one, and this is by Amanda Lovelace. I talked about this in my life update video and books that I had read. This is a poetry book, and I just didn't really enjoy it. I gave it 2 stars, and it's in really good condition, so hopefully someone else will get more enjoyment out of it. So that's why I'm getting rid of this one. The next book I'm getting rid of is Graceling by Kristen Kishore. And I'm getting rid of this book because I got it at a library book sale and didn't realize until that I got home that it's in Spanish, and I don't really read that much Spanish. I should so I can learn more, but yeah, I didn't want to read this book in Spanish. So hopefully someone else can read it and they'll enjoy it more than I would have. The next book I got is Napoleon's Privates, 2,500 Years of History Unzipped, and this is by Tony Perrottet, and I started reading this and I just wasn't really enjoying it. It's about, weird sex stuff from the past, and it was kind of funny, but I just really wasn't enjoying it that much, so that's why I'm getting rid of this. Next, I have this little copy of The Hobbit. My parents got this for me several years ago, maybe when I was in high school. I've had it for a while. I read The Hobbit when I was like 7 years old and really liked it. I bought an edition just like this for my brother because he wanted a new version of The Hobbit, and then I really wanted my own, so my parents bought me one. But I haven't read it, and it sticks to other books really bad, and that's why it's kind of torn up. And it's kind of like, it's got like Bible pages, like they're really thin. I mean, it's cool because it has a map and everything, but I just don't think I'm going to read this version, so I'm just going to get rid of it. Next, I have a copy of Animal Farm by George Orwell, and this is my copy from high school, from English class, and I just want a different version. I actually love this book, but there's some really cool covers from Book Depository and some better ones from Amazon too, so I'm going to pick one of those up instead. Next, I have The Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan, and I read this book in high school, and last year when I started to get back into reading, I went to Half Price Books and picked this up because I wanted to reread it, but it's not in the greatest condition. I just got like the cheapest one because I was kind of poor at that point, so I just got a really cheap one from Half Price Books that wasn't in the best shape, so I want one in better shape because I really do love this book. Next, I'm going to get rid of Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb, and the reason for this is because I haven't read the Farseers, I think that's the name of it. I could be wrong, but the one that begins with The Assassin's Apprentice. I haven't read that trilogy yet, and I've heard that they all kind of tie in together, and I like the other covers that they have out for those, and I think they have them for this trilogy too, so I'm gonna pick those up first, and I just really decided I don't need this right now, so I'm going to get rid of it. Next, I'm going to get rid of my copy of The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. I got this at a library book sale. It is large print, which I really just don't like reading. I am nearsighted, but not that nearsighted. I can read without my glasses on, and I just don't like large print books, and I may read this like on ebook or listen to an audiobook, but I really just don't want to own this, so that's why I'm getting rid of it. Next, I'm going to get rid of my copy of To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. When I got into booktube, I was watching a lot of young adult booktubers, and everyone was talking about how much they love this book, that it's a great young adult contemporary, but I'm just not that interested in young adult contemporary anymore. I do like contemporary, just not young adult ones. So I'm gonna get rid of this copy. It's in really good condition, so hopefully someone else can get this and they'll love it. Next, and I have a lot of spite for this book, is Priceless Weddings for Under $5,000 by Kathleen Kennedy. And I borrowed this book from the library. I'm not sure what happened to it. I know I didn't spill water on it. I know I didn't do anything to it, but it got some water damage on top. Like, on the inside, it's fine. Like, you can barely tell. Like, honestly, you could take a straightener, like a straightening iron, to the top of these and it would be absolutely fine again. But they wouldn't let me return it and made me pay $30 for this book. I looked this book up. It has horrible reviews and it's only like $10 is the paperback too. Like, I know they have to process and everything and charge some for that, but $30 for this book that I wasn't enjoying anyway and has bad reviews. So I was getting mad every time I saw this, and I know I'm not gonna make back what I spent on it, but I'm just gonna get rid of it because I'm tired of seeing it. Next, I'm gonna get rid of my copy of Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn, and this is because I want the ones that match. The versions I have of Dark Places and Gone Girl, I got this one from Thrift Books a couple of years ago before I started BookTube, and this was the one they sent me, but I want like I said, I want the one that matches those other two. This is the only Gillian Flynn I've read, and I love this one. I am hoping to get to the other two this year, but yes, that is the reason that I'm getting rid of this one. Next, I'm getting rid of this copy of The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. This is a very popular fantasy series. This is a huge book. I got this from Goodwill, and it's not in great shape. It's kind of gross. I don't know why I picked it up, but I really don't want this copy. Actually, really, it's in better shape than some of the ones I've seen at half-price books. So maybe someone will be happy to find this because it's better. I know they'll probably give me like 50 cents or 25 cents for this, but I don't really care. I just don't want this edition because it's the mass market anyway, so I want a bigger size. So that's why I'm gonna get rid of this. Next, I have this weird book I picked up from like this discount shop. I just saw it and the books were like $1 for like 4 or something like that, and so I grabbed this and I read it and it was stupid, and so that's why I'm getting rid of it. The next book that I have to get rid of is Black Soldiers in Jim Crow Texas, 1899 to 1917 by Garnet L. Christian. And I picked this book up for one of my history classes in college to do a book report on. I didn't even read this. I think I looked up the plot online, the synopsis, and wrote the book review doing that, which is horrible. I should not have admitted that, but oh well. But anyways, it's actually signed by the author. Like, they gave it to someone they know, I think, because it says thanks for the help on this book. So apparently they signed it, gave it to someone, and they got rid of it, which is kind of sad. But I don't know why I still had this, why I was holding on to it, but I'm just gonna get rid of this. And the last book that I have is Reconstructing Amelia by Kimberly McCreight, and I bought this book because when April from Getting Hookah With It was doing her book club on Goodreads, this was one of the picks, and when I saw it at a book sale, I just went ahead and got it. And then when she canceled the book club, I realized I wasn't really that interested in this one, and I've just had it sitting on my shelf to unhaul when I have more books to unhaul. So just not interested in this one, and that's okay. I'm just gonna get rid of it now. Anyways, those are all the books that I am unhauling. Let me know what you've thought of any of these books. If you liked them, didn't like them, would unhaul them too. I love watching unhauls, so let me know if you've made any unhaul videos and I would love to watch them. Please like this video and subscribe. I hope you all have a great day and a great week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.